an excellent role model for the youths of America, Rush Limbaugh, on the cutting edge of societal evolution. Here's Michael, Peoria, Arizona. You're next. It's great to have you on the program.
Hey, Rush. Thanks for taking my call today. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Personally, I was a Trump supporter and learned about him and what he's done in the past, what he said in the past, and what he says now are two different things. I wanted a question, and then if you could explain something. I'm worried about, he's whining about this is unfair, that's unfair, this is unfair, the GOP people are coming after him, and this is unfair. And I'm worried that, and you can help me out, he signed the paper stating he wouldn't vote as independent. Can he change his mind on that? Because I'm starting to think that him and Hillary and Bill sit down for a long talk at a dinner time and wants him to run and then create a whole bunch of controversy and run as an independent. But he signed that paper. That's what I'm worried about. He's in it just to mess up the whole political party.
Okay, so you are asking me if I think it's possible that Trump had a powwow with the Clintons in which it was discussed Trump would run, siphon a lot of votes, and if he had to go third party in order to secure the election for Hillary and the Clintons, with whom he's actually close. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, because I know he signed the paper. Can he still do it or no? He would have to drop out?
He can do whatever he wants to do. Look, here's what he's doing. No. The papers, he can do. He's Donald Trump. He can do whatever he wants to do. He said that he signed a pledge that if he did not win, he would support the Republican nominee. That's what he said. But now he's saying that part of the deal was that they would not try to sabotage his campaign. And that they are. And they're treating him unfairly, and they are attacking him. And he said that wasn't part of the original deal. This is when Reince Priebus went to his Trump Tower office and struck the deal. And so now Trump is saying that they're attacking him, and it's the media that is saying Trump could change his mind, Michael. Trump has not, to my knowledge, unless there's a story out there I've missed, Trump has not specifically said he would renounce the deal. He's just complained about the way he's being treated. And that this was not part of the deal. And the media has taken it from there, suggesting Trump could change his mind. And the whole idea of Trump going third party, here's an example. I happen to have this in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers right here. It's thehill.com. Trump resurfaces idea of third-party run. Donald Trump is again raising the possibility that he might run for president as a third-party candidate, suggesting the GOP is not meeting its end of their loyalty deal. Responding to reports that independent super PACs are planning attack ads against him, the billionaire Republican frontrunner tweeted on Monday, quote, "The Wall Street Journal reports the GOP getting ready to treat me unfairly. Big spending planned against me. That wasn't the deal." That's all Trump has said, Michael. It's the drive-bys hoping that it means he would go third party. Asked what reports Trump was referring to, his campaign manager Corey Lewandowski said in a telephone interview it was a reference to plans by a super PAC supporting Governor Kasich to run a $2.5 million campaign against Trump. Trump's tweet excavates a problem the RNC thought that it had buried 3 months ago. Republican officials feared earlier in the year that Trump would run as an independent candidate in the general, which could vacuum votes away from the Republican nominee and ultimately hand the White House to Hillary Clinton. RNC Chairman Reince Priebus convinced Trump to sign a loyalty pledge that he would support the party's eventual nominee. And when the frontrunner did so on September 3rd, the party thought the issue was over. Trump said at the time, "I see no circumstances in which I would tear up that pledge." Asked what Trump meant by his tweet Monday, Lewandowski said he just wants to be treated fairly. But if Republicans are going to attack him, then maybe he doesn't think he's being treated fairly. It's the second time in 2 days that Trump has publicly toyed with abandoning the pledge. And look, you may think I'm being too precise here. And some of you might think that I'm even stretching things to defend Trump, none of which is the case. This is media, folks. I'm telling you, this is pretty close to what the media did with Trump's supposed Muslim registry comments. He never said them. But you know everybody by now thinks that he did. From the AP from a couple days ago, Trump won't rule out independent run for president. And from the article it says, asked on This Week, George Stephanopoulos, whether he would consider a third-party run for or if GOP opponents try to take you out, Trump said, well, I'll see what happens. I have to be treated fairly. If I'm treated fairly, I'm fine. He hasn't said it yet, Michael. He hasn't said he's not gone the blackmail route yet. The media is, and the headline gets it, Trump resurfaces. No media resurfacing idea of Trump. Third party run. The GOP has to know that if he goes third party, they're finished. They have to know that. The thing is, they might say it'd be worth it to lose if it got rid of Trump and his supporters. I wouldn't discount that, folks, given what the